Hi, I'm Dustin Miller, Managing Broker here at 8X Real Estate in downtown Victoria. This is my spring 2023 market update. So whether you're a buyer or a seller, this video will give you some important insights on what to expect in the 2023 Victoria real estate market. So what's happening, what's moving, and what's not? So sales volume off to a pretty slow start this year. January sales came in at 278 transactions. That's a 41% decrease compared to the same time last year. So that just goes to show you how active and how strong of a start 2022 was for the real estate market when things got accelerated really, really quickly. So why has that changed? Well, pretty easy to explain. 7 consecutive interest rate hikes by the Bank of Canada. This time last year, we were sitting around 0.5% overnight rate with the Bank of Canada. Right now, February 2023, we're at 4.5%. So that means your typical mortgage holder would be looking at 5.25%, 5.5% mortgage rates. So starkly different market out there for buyers as their cost of borrowing has gone up and their purchasing power has gone down. So naturally, when interest rates go up, prices will naturally come down, and that is certainly true for Victoria real estate. Single-family homes, median sales price in January 2023 was $1,065,000. That's a 15% drop from the same time last year. In the condominium market, the median price came in at $530,000. That's about a 12% drop, so pretty similar. Prices have fallen. We saw most of that price correction in Q3, Q4 of 2022. It's my opinion now that the prices will likely stabilize. Well, why is that? Well, because interest rates are looking at stabilizing. The Bank of Canada has indicated that interest rates will probably be stable. If there's any other hikes, they'll be quite small. So that's bringing some certainty back into the market. In terms of inventory, what's sitting out there? At the end of January, there was just shy of 1,800 listings. This is more than double what was on the market in January 2022. I believe January 2022, there was only about 744 listings at that time. So that's about a 133% increase year over year. But that's still very low and not enough inventory to satisfy current demand and latent demand that's out there. So what do I mean by latent demand? There's a bunch of sellers who otherwise would likely be open to selling, but just because there's such little inventory and little quality inventory out there in the market, they're just too hesitant to go ahead with that transaction, sell, and they don't have that certainty of that they're going to find their dream home, find their right-sized home in the current marketplace. In terms of new listings, in January there was about 800 new listings, so still pretty low in historical terms with the Victoria Real Estate Board. I think a big reason is, sellers don't have a place to go, and those people, anybody who bought in the last few years would have very little reason to upgrade, downgrade. If you're locked in at a 2-3% mortgage rate, why would you go ahead with a transaction today in this 5% plus interest rate environment? So better to hold on to your current term until that expires, and I think that's holding a lot of inventory back. So overall, what can you expect? I'd say it really depends on what price segment you are in. So there are pockets of strong activity. What are those pockets? So for single family homes, according to the stats, it shows me anything 1 million to 1,250,000, 1.25 million, that's going to be a hot pocket for Victoria real estate. 26% of all single family sales this year have been in that price band. Another probably even more hotter pocket is that 800,000 to 1 million point. Those are where you're going to see multiple offers, bidding wars, and perhaps on some properties they'd end up selling for above the asking price. So I was at an open house the other week. Property was listed 999, had very busy open house, multiple offers, and I believe it has sold for above asking. So it still happens, not anything like 2022, but there are pockets of activity. The market's still healthy, it's still moving. Prices aren't collapsing. It's not the end of the world. There aren't that many distressed sellers out there. So pretty stable for Victoria real estate. If you're looking to make a move this year, contact your favorite realtor to help guide you through the shifting market. Or you're welcome to reach out to myself, Dustin Miller, at 8X Real Estate. We're down here at 535 Pandora Avenue, Market Square, or drop me a line, dustin@victoriamarket.ca. That's all I have for now, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.